I just talk about that and this, I don't got no plan. When you hit, you just get it in. Say no shit like man, throw it hand. All this fake flexing, you was just a sham. Fake shoes, that's a fake necklace. Should've stuck in van. I'm a god, I'm a juggernaut. Walk when I advance. Y'all be flexing, y'all in van. Out the muscle, we make band. But he got talk, he ain't got walk. You gon' die just where you stand. Said he want smoke, said he want zop. Now he a truck, goddamn. I wanna talk, shoot on my clock. Watch where I walk, goddamn. 2 hands on me, fuck a clock. You get it popped, goddamn.
All these conversations talking about the greatest, I am him. I feel disrespect, only thing accepting is a 10. I've been sitting at the top and I ain't seen another sin. So why you talking about the pinnacle when you ain't never been? I am him, I am him, I am him.
Man, fuck that talk, we get it in. In the blood, I always win.
I am him, I am him, I am him, I am him.
Ain't been about that, ain't been about this. You got a problem, we don't defend.
What's good, YouTube? Back again for the second compilation. Hope y'all liked it and subscribe. Leave a comment. Pass me out like COVID. Get her done. Okay, anyway. Let's get to the first clip. Now, the next clip is up. It came up on my screen, but it's off the Steve Harvey, one of Steve Harvey's shows, and he had a nice famous chick on there, and she's spitting some rhetoric. Now, with her, it's a different thing. So I'm gonna let you see the clip, and then I'll explain that shit.
With a lot of these billionaire guys or these industry guys,
you ain't coming on this show
they get
no more.
They get stuff so fast, you all. They get stuff so fast that when they meet someone like me that's like, you know, okay, you can't just buy me something and I'm gonna be thinking you're the greatest guy in the world. I actually want a conversation, want you to have interest in what I do, want you to actually work to get to know me. They act like they don't know what to do because the easiest thing that they've learned that works is to just buy everybody everything. It's just like, I can buy myself everything. I don't need you to buy me anything, love. The things that I need for you is money, what money can't buy. With a lot of these billionaire guys, street
You ain't
guys,
coming on this show.
I saw.
You see who that is? Keke Palmer. Now, let's put this out there, okay? You saying this now, Keke, because you know you got money, but understand, you're in the hemisphere of those big money guys, industry guys getting fast and stuff. Remember, the rest of the world, all your peers, a lot of females, that's what they want the guys to do. So those guys with the money, that's what they do. They cash out on a bitch just to get the shit. You feel me? And that's what these girls be asking for constantly. And you saying you're different? Are you really saying you're different? Bitch, give me a call. If you're saying you're different, holla at me. If you really want to say you're different, kick. Okay? I'll power couple the fuck out of you. Okay? But that's beside the point, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's in a different hemisphere than all the rest of the girls. All the rest of the girls that's out in the world hearing that shit, they will not take that like you saying it. Money ain't gonna buy you all that shit. No, the first thing on every chick's mind right now in the hemisphere of the world, the first thing on their mind is fucking money. It ain't morals, it ain't loyalty, it ain't respect, it ain't how the motherfucker hold himself, it ain't how he's carrying shit, you feel me? It ain't how he's doing, handling himself, what he's done, and you know what I mean? None of that comes into play. Money and dick. This is what I done said before on my other shows, you feel me? A lot of girls just look for that money and dick. That's the hemisphere of females right now. All over the world. Money and dick. Deuteronomy is moving across countries. Okay, continent. But she's up there saying that, which is okay, I'm not knocking her for it. Cool. I'm down with that. She's a girl with bread, don't need a nigga money. Okay? Now, girls in her position that got bread don't need a nigga money. This is where you need to start thinking about what the fuck you're doing. Okay? Ask the right questions. You feel me? Understand what the fuck you fucking with. You feel? Instead of just jumping in, he got a good dick. Let me rock with him for a little bit. Or jumping in and he got bread. Let me rock with him for a bit. I said this in the last video. Just because the nigga got money doesn't mean he's a man. A lot of simp ass niggas get money because they concentrated at a young age on getting the money, not gaming, not being out there in the crowd, not doing all this extra shit. No, they were just bookworms that turned into businessmen that got money. Now the only thing they do is fucking spend that money to get the shit they couldn't get before. Okay, simple sense. They can't do it on their own manly stride. And I got people calling me while I'm doing the show. Ain't that a bitch? But let's get to the next clip.
A mermaid in Seychelles, Africa. Me and this little French boy, and they said don't swim in the lagoon after dark. Everybody's up at the bar, and me and him getting the water. From a distance, you see something coming like a fucking missile, but it's going it's going fast, and we both kind of stop. And then it turns and it jumps out of the water, and it's maybe at least 10, 12 feet long, man. And it do like this, and it look at both of us and go. Whoosh. The back of him was fish. His head was humanoid, eyes about so big. The water was about this deep. Didn't make a splash or nothing. And then me and him turn the fuck around. We running, and everybody's coming down there laughing, got their drinks in their hand. We're like, no, fuck that. And the little boy, his mom is apologizing to me, saying he has a very vivid imagination. He said, no, bitch, listen, we saw a fish man. It wasn't like a mermaid. Didn't look feminine at all.
Look, a man.
A fucking man.
Really?
A fucking dude who said, get the fuck out the pool. I saw a mermaid. And Seychelles.
Okay. Now that one's not necessarily a relationship one. That's one. They clipped us out with Joe Rogan's show. But you feel me? The dude had a first-hand encounter with a merman. Okay. Now I know a lot of people are skeptics about certain shits in the world, but understand this. Okay. Now I'm going to literally break it down to you. You motherfuckers don't know shit. Period. Okay? Once people get that in your head, you don't know shit about the world that you think you know. Get that in your head. You'll see a lot more. Be able to allow a lot more to come in. But with your perception as you think you know it all, you will not see what's right in front of you. The kid came back straight to his mom and like, holy shit, guess what we saw? Like the dude said, running, rambling. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, he got a exacerbated imagination. And he had to clarify, like, no, bitch, we just saw some shit. You feel? Like, instantly dismissing what the boy has to say, you feel me? Like, he just on automatically make up shit. Does he automatically make up shit at home? Like, goddamn, just instantly dismissive. But, see, that's the thing. A lot of females do that, especially to their male children. Instantly dismissive and passive aggressive to their daughters. You know what I'm saying? And it gets real fucked up because that relationship right there, growing him up, he's gonna learn how to be. He's gonna be belittled. You feel me? Growing him up to be a bitch because he has no say in nothing. Nobody listens to him, so he's just gonna say fuck you. You know what I mean? So when he gets to his teenage years, he's gonna be like, fuck you, mom. You know why? Because she never listened. And he was going to remember that. It's going to be embedded in the back of his consciousness, and that's where the attitude comes from. Now, all you ladies that has boys and shit, and was raising them solo, not much male help on that shit, you feel me? That's exactly where their attitude comes from. The dismissiveness you did as a child. Now, if you didn't dismiss them, actually listen to them, explain shit to them like a father would have. You know what I'm saying? Then it wouldn't be a problem later on. It would be more conscientious to what you have to say. There would be more able to understand the world when they go away instead of coming back to mama like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it was a little sidebar, but it did give out a point of the not listening that people do nowadays. People must listen to other people, even children, because all information is good information. Okay? Even when you get some stupid shit, it's good information because now you understand this person doesn't know nothing about nothing. Okay? So if you're talking to somebody stupid and all they're giving you is stupid information, non-sequential information, it's actually giving you all the information you need about this person. You know what I'm saying? Next clip.
Finally understand that men actually have to budget women in their...
This is the reason why a lot of men are single, because if I buy a steak dinner and for me it's $40-some, I've been doing that a lot, now I gotta buy double that each time. And imagine if she's ungrateful, imagine if she's rude, imagine if she's just using you, imagine if every date you're going on just ends up being a failure, because you know what, men are catching on. Y'all scam men for free dates, y'all scam men for money, y'all scam men in general. Do you guys even care about their mental health? Oh wait, I'm a pick me. Ya cállate, let me be quiet. What's wrong with a smoothie date? A gym date? You set up a picnic for me? Boy, take them clothes off. I'm not motherfucking playing. This black queen right here has her head on straight because she knows for a damn fact men provide more for women. You guys would never understand because you guys aren't the one paying for dates all the time. Pay for dates all the time and watch them fail and see how upset you would get. Men have feelings too, you guys. They're not just as evil like you say they are. If you can't buy yourself a steak dinner, stop asking a man to because you're a bum.
Finally understand that men actually have to budget.
Gotcha.
I don't need to say much on this one. Not much at all, because she explained that shit succinctly. Okay? A lot more girls are starting to catch on. That was that first clip. And the last clip was. She showed that, and then she said what she had to say. Okay? And then she explained it perfectly. Okay? Guys are catching on that you bitches are doing that. Okay? And then now you girls are talking about, I don't want to go on no cheap date with no cheap ass nigga. Hey, he might not be a cheap ass nigga. He's a smart nigga because he ain't wasting his money on trash. You dig? Next clip.
Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
Well, I'm very glad I put you on the spot.
Well,
I'm very glad that I have exercised my freedom of speech.
You get my point. It's like you're doing what you should do, which is digging a bit to see what the hell's going on.
So
and that is what you should do. But you're exercising your freedom of speech to certainly risk offending me. And that's fine. I think more power to you as far as I'm concerned.
Except you haven't sat there and... I'm just trying to work that out. I mean...
Ha, gotcha.
Why should...
Hey, there go that Englishman Jordan. Now this dude, when Kevin Samuels came out, he came out too. They've been like neck and neck. On the white man's side, you feel me, he been wrangling their ass, you know, and on the black side, Kevin was wrangling them. Okay? Now, he got her with the good one. She did not have a rebuttal. Gotcha, bitch! Because, and this is with the alphabet gang. How the fuck are you gonna get offended from somebody talking to you? And this is really like the main source of thing. You're getting offended by a conversation. Being offended by a conversation means you're ignorant. Okay? Now, I know that the alphabet gang gonna be trying to get at me on this one, try to ban my ass and cancel my ass. You can't cancel a god, bitch. Now, understand. There's nothing wrong. I don't give a fuck what y'all do and what hole you stick it in. But don't get mad if someone else do not agree with what the fuck you're doing. That's just period. And that's exactly what he said. You're like, you getting offensive trying to ask me these dumbass questions, trying to get something out of me. But that's your job. That's what you're supposed to do. If you want to get some questions, you gotta risk being offensive. If you want to get answers, you gotta risk being offensive sometimes. If you want to understand shit, you gotta be uncomfortable and get the information. Period. Next clip.
Cut their piece off before they hold another black man accountable.
Baby girl, who held you accountable when you got pregnant by a married man that you knew was married already? You're in no position to talk about accountability.
Not men won't hold other men accountable, but you had a baby to a married man, somebody's husband. So you didn't have no respect for their marriage, but you want her telling women, okay, but you're speaking to women from a side chick standpoint. Okay. It makes sense. I'ma go.
Black men will cut their piece off before they hold another black man accountable.
Baby girl, who held you accountable when you got pregnant by a married man that you knew was married already?
I feel like
She said men don't hold men accountable, especially black men. Are you kidding me? Men don't hold men accountable? Yes, we fucking do. We hold men accountable for all kinds of shit. This is why we talk shit to each other. It constantly hold us accountable. It's like, nigga, you an asshole. You a dog. What the fuck? But just because you say something about it doesn't mean the nigga's gonna change his stripes. If you pick the dog, expect the dog to do doggish shit. You pick gutter, expect gutter to do gutter shit. And if you a side bitch, stop complaining. Straight up. Now, she took somebody else's shit. The girl with the glasses, it was her channel, her clip. She took those two clips. That two clips was actually one clip. She took that because it was basically bullshit bickering. Because that's all there is. A lot of that shit is going on right now. Bullshit bickering. Because she's over there being a side chick talking about other men want to hold other men accountable. This nigga, I think, knows her or something, or has an idea about her or something. So he comes on with the rebuttal. It's like, who holds you accountable for having another man's baby when he was married with somebody else? Another man's baby. Get what I'm saying, bitch? Like, come on, you a side chick, and you trying to give advice to main ones? Bitch, you can't give advice. You are not a main one. You are not the goal, ho. You are a goal post. And you will get field goaled and then punted. Good night. You get what I'm saying, though? Okay, good. To the next one.
Man, you black bitches is all the same.
Bitch.
A lot of grown men date young girls to avoid that grown woman pressure.
Round one, fight!
A lot of older women try to date younger guys because the men that are in their age bracket understands that you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You ain't lying. Every man want to believe that he's an alpha man until it's time to do what alpha men do.
Every woman thinks they deserve an alpha male until they have to become a feminine woman.
So when that grown woman put pressure on that wannabe alpha man, who's usually a weak man, he runs to a weaker woman.
So when that grown man puts pressure on that wannabe feminine woman, who is usually made for the streets,
She belongs to the streets.
she runs to a man that is a simp.
The woman that self-esteem is low.
The man that she could run all over.
See, ladies, you could be too much for a man.
Gentlemen, you can actually do too much for a woman.
Ladies, be smart, date smart, choose wisely.
Man, use your brain. You are the one that chooses who you want to marry.
Finish her!
If she can't accept a real man, tell her to.
Buy a dog, die alone. You ain't got to deal with nobody.
Message. A lot of grown men date young.
Now what I tell you about that bickering shit, okay? Perfect example right there. I had to put that clip right after the other one. Okay, that's a perfect example right there. Okay? You got this silverback thought, okay? Talking about men don't do this, men don't do that, men don't do this, blah 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 blah. Understand, bitch, you are describing boys. I can guarantee you never really dealt with a real man. I can guarantee that just from the way you looked at how you presented yourself on that shit. Bet you a silverback, don't even got your hair up, you know what I mean? Like, at least you're straightening it, okay? And then, your attitude coming onto the stream tells me everything. Okay? Obviously, a nigga just fuck with you and then boop. And so you butthurt about it. You try to tag out. A lot of girls don't understand there's a line. And once you cross that line, really, there ain't that much you got. Your options deplenish, okay? For us men, our options get higher the more we do better. And even then, we don't even have to do all that better as long as we taking care of our shit. I keep trying to say this. There's more girls than guys in the world. Understand this. Alpha males in our blood, primal instincts to repopulate. We have more bitches than warriors. So understand that a lot of guys' natural urge is just to fuck and go. Fuck and go. Okay? And your girl's gonna make it easy. As she just said it, she made it easy. This is exactly what it is. And when you get to non-productive age, it's just to fucking go. What good are you? You are past your prime, lady.
Because women have to be attractive. Y'all don't. You could be
So I think it says a lot more about women than it says about men and the claims that she made. Saying, oh, he's ugly, but at least he makes a lot of money, so you will still get women. It says more about women than it says about men. But that's a whole different conversation. Imagine being born and then you get society, a bunch of women telling you that you won't have value until you make X and Y and Z amount of dollars. You know the hard work and dedication that it takes to make that amount of money. It don't just land in your hands. Where's the easy? Pretty boy privilege is not a thing when it comes to men. The most that pretty boy privilege will get you is some comments under your Instagram stories and maybe some women in your DM. But you can't be a pretty boy and broke. It's not a thing, right? You automatically become unattractive. However, women can be broke and be pretty because it will still give them that privilege. Because men are visual creatures. We'll still get ahead of the line in clubs, get free meals, get free drinks. It's so freaking easy. So where's the easy? To constantly spend money on dates that may or may not go anywhere because women want free meals. Where's the easy?
Enough said, baby girl. That's the end of the show. I'm not even gonna do another clip.
I am him.